excited to be in bowl week prep? I mean, not exactly bowl week yet, but I mean, just getting ready for that bowl.
Yeah, no, first 2 days back, so it's good to be back, throwing the ball around, seeing the guys, everything. Got a nice little break, and so, but it is really nice to be back playing football again.
I guess what does getting to a bowl and all of that mean to this team, especially where y'all started to how you finished?
I think it's special. I think it's really special, especially for the seniors. You know, my heart for them and like all their work for this program over the last 4 years. I'm so happy that they get to play another game and that I get to play with them. And so I'm just really looking forward to that and sending them out on a high note.
What's the opportunity like to get to kind of ring in the new year and carry the momentum you guys have had from this 6-game win streak, potentially with a win into next season?
Yeah, it's huge. I think it's huge, and not only that, but especially against the opponent we're playing. You know, a lot of respect for LSU, super talented, and so if we win this one, it's gonna be really big for the confidence of everybody. Keep the momentum, like you said, and carry that momentum on into the offseason and into next season.
With these bowl game practices, they're kind of like is the energy different now with these bowl game practices?
No, it felt kind of normal today. A little sloppy here and there just because it was our first day back in a while. But no, it felt good. The energy's there, and that's something we really haven't struggled with this team. Whereas I've been on previous teams where that kind of is like you're trying to force that sometimes. This team doesn't struggle with energy, and so it felt like that again today. So that was really good to see.
I guess like across college football, years past, it's always interesting to see who ends up playing in the bowl game and who ends up, sitting out. Do you feel like there's kind of a shift? And it seems like, it's a lot everyone is, really bought in, wanted to play on New Year's Eve.
Yeah, no, for sure, and like especially with this team. But I think you're starting to see that like across the country too, with just people playing in the bowl game. I don't get why you wouldn't want to. It's just another opportunity to play football with your brothers, and so. It's good to see like everybody, like not just on this team, but like across the country that starting to be the memo. So yeah.
I guess LSU is, I think, DBU. I think that's what they call themselves. Like, do you like that challenge? Do you, how does that make you feel?
Yeah, no, for sure. They're really talented, really good, and yeah, I'm really excited to get the opportunity to play them. It's going to be good. It's going to be good for me just because. I get to see where I'm at. I get to just play against elite competition. That's why you do what you do. That's why you want to be in these types of games with the atmosphere that we're going to get at this Texas Bowl. So really excited about that.
Going back to the energy you had mentioned, it seems like guys were just having fun and it felt like very loose. How, I guess, does that make you feel to kind of sit back? I mean, obviously you have to be serious, but to just know that you guys have this fun side, this high energy going into every practice.
Yeah, no, I think it's. One, it relieves a lot of like the pressure and stress that some programs might face, where it's just like, okay, I have to do this, and if I don't, I either get chewed out, I get replaced, which those are still like possibilities here, obviously. But just being able to go out there and like have fun playing the game that we've always played since we were little is really important, and it's kind of like a middle ground too, right? You don't want to be too uptight, but you also don't want to be too loose, and so. We waver on both sides sometimes, but it's always like good. We have good leadership on this team, and so getting back to that middle ground where it's like, hey, like we're having fun, but at the same time, like we're getting our jobs done, and we're moving towards one common goal as one unit.
Already a lot of talent in that wide receiver room, but you guys have 2 more pieces through the transfer portal, and then obviously all the weapons that came through regular recruiting. How excited are you, I guess, just to have an arsenal?
Yeah, I'm super excited. Really excited about those 2 guys we got out of the portal. A lot of speed there, a lot of production there too. They've played a lot of snaps, and so that on top of what we've got coming back and the high school kids we got, it's just gonna be as a quarterback. Obviously, like I'm really excited to get to work with those guys in this off season. Just kind of like what we did this last off season. Like being here all the time, throwing routes, seeing what everybody can do, getting better. Together, and so it's going to be a lot of fun. I'm really excited for those guys, and I'm really excited for the whole thing.
You talked about sending the seniors off the right way. 4 of those are in the receiver room.
Yeah.
Talk about maybe trying, particularly those guys, because it seemed like, particularly with Monterey and Howell, you really developed a good connection with them.
Yeah, and they're easy guys to do that because of who they are. Like we can talk, like everybody sees the football aspect of it, them on Saturdays and stuff, but just like the human beings that they are. Really is the reason why like I feel the way about them it's why I want to send them out on a high note is because all the work they've put in, they've had my back since day one, And so, yeah, getting to play with them one last time is just such a big blessing for me. I'm super thankful for it. And, yeah, I want this one for them.
Is there a secret to the Sawyer stash?
So the story behind this is after the Iowa State game, we were 2-4, and I just did it kind of like as a joke. Came out here during the bye week, and I had a really good day. So I was like, dang, like okay, like we'll see where this goes. And told myself I was going to shave it once we lost, and we still haven't lost. So here we are, 8 weeks later, 6 wins later, 2 bye weeks. So
Will this carry into 2025?
we'll see.
All right.
We'll see.
Are there some things outside of the game itself that you're excited to experience during bowl game week?
Yeah, I think just hanging out with everybody again one last time. You know, we're there for a few days, and so talking and hanging out with guys that you don't normally get to do with, like guys on the defensive side of the ball for me. And the bowl game activity is going to be fun. You know, they have the rodeo for the Texas Bowl, just a super awesome bowl game, and so we're all really excited about that. So I'm looking forward to that.
With the kind of the LSU connection, Coach Aranda, did the players kind of feel that, intensity and just kind of obviously, his ties to LSU and everything?
Yeah, I think that's I mean, everybody knows like LSU, you know what I'm saying, and so for Aranda, I know it's a big one, but we're so focused just because they're the next opponent on the schedule. So like that's where we're at. That's where we've been all year, and we're just going to keep that mentality.
How committed is this team to each other? It seems like compared to some other schools, Baylor hasn't had a lot of portal departures, including some of the big names like yourself. How committed is this team to carrying the momentum from this season into the bowl game and into next year, if that makes any sense?
Yeah, I think super committed, and I think you see it with what you just said, like with the portal and everything, but also on Saturdays. To do what we did, like there's no like if you have selfishness and like all that stuff, the results wouldn't be the results that we got this year. And so that's like exactly what you're talking about is the reason why we had the season that we had, and hopefully can end it the way we're going to end it.
What does this one last game and making it to a bowl game, I guess, mean, and how excited are you for kind of one more game here?
Yeah, it means everything to me, It's the right way to go out for your final year. Been here so long, it's a good way to go out. You get to go celebrate one last time with your teammates, the team who got you to where you are right now. So it's a great experience. It's fun. It's an honor, man, and we're very blessed to be in this position.
Looking back on that time here in the Green and Gold, kind of what does that mean to you and just the Baylor community as a whole?
Yeah, man. I mean, Baylor means everything. The fans mean everything. I truly would not be who I am without Baylor today. Baylor's definitely saved my life in many ways. Like I said, I mean, I don't know where I would be. I'll be honest, I don't think I'd be in a good spot in my life if it wasn't for Baylor. So, I mean, I give everything to Baylor. Baylor's my home. It'll always be my home, and I love this place.
It's probably not what you play for, but maybe a goal. You got all these All Big 12 awards. What did that mean to you, after this long career to end it with some All Big 12 awards?
No, yeah, it felt awesome. I mean, it made me excited. I didn't even think I was going to get it. Just being here so long, I know they always hate on the older people. But when they gave it to me, it just like a whole bunch of just stress and pressure just came off my shoulders. And I mean, now that we're back in game week, it's all back. But once those awards came out, it felt nice. It felt good. I had Max over there text me the awards, and it just felt good. I couldn't be more excited, more thankful.
Having Keaton alongside of you too, becoming, I think it was, you tweeted it out, it was the first linebacker since 2012 with 100-plus tackles. How special is that? Just to have,
I mean, it's very special. Since 2012, what is it? It's been 12 years since it's been done. So I mean, it's special. I mean, I know it was Eddie Lakey and Bryce Hager who last did it. So being able to fill those shoes, those are huge shoes to fill, and it's an honor. It's an honor to be in that position. An honor to be right there and 100-plus tackles with KT, the man I've been playing with beside me the whole year. So it's a big accomplishment for both of us.
With bowl games comes the opportunity usually to travel, but is there something special about getting to finish this journey in Texas and any extra pride with it being in state?
Yeah, no, that's big time. I'm from Texas, and when you're from Texas, Texas is it's Texas. It's its own world. So getting to go play one last college game in Texas, in Houston, against a very good team, it's going to be fun. Great experience. Can't wait.
And with that, I think the Baylor fans sold out their tickets, so knowing that you're going to have a lot of support there too, how special is that, knowing the home crowd's going to show out?
Yeah, no, it's awesome. I mean, the fans, they showed out this year. They did their part. They did good. They brought a lot of energy. So having them sell it out, it's a good feeling knowing that our fans, our family, they're going all the way to Houston to support us on New Year's Eve. So it's an honor, it's a blessing. Just love getting to finish here in Texas in the home state.
How much have you gotten into looking at LSU and kind of what you're going to see
Yeah,
in the bowl?
a little breakdown from last week, starting last week a little bit. You know, nothing like we've seen the past few weeks. Just a lot of line up, play ball. They got a lot of skilled players, a lot of good players who they know they could just line up one-on-one and they believe they'll go make a play. So I know that it'll be just a lot of, you know, get the call, get your alignment, get your assignment, and do your job, execute. And at the end of the day, the best man wins.
With Coach Aranda's connections to LSU, has that added any juice for
Oh, yeah.
you or him, or has he discussed that at all?
Oh yeah, that could be for anyone. You know, a player comes from LSU, anyone comes from LSU or any other team in general. When you go to play them, you know, that's like your Super Bowl. I know with Kansas, I know Jeff Grimes, that was probably one of his Super Bowls. So it's just stuff like that. You know, you get to go back and play a team that you coach for, you played for. It has a special meaning in your heart. But you know, you're in a new home, a new jersey, a new color, and they're nothing but a team you want to go beat.
Not sure if you have any connections with any of the guys on Texas A&M, but have you guys reached out to them to see what they did well against the Tigers and maybe what you can exploit?
No, we ain't. No, I don't know no one on that team. I know some people do. I know a lot of people are from Houston, so they probably know people on the team. But I personally don't. Besides Turin York, whatever, when he was committed here a lot. I know him, but other than that, I haven't really talked to none of them. We've been getting the game plan upstairs. Like I said earlier, it's nothing too crazy. It ain't like Kansas. It ain't none of that. It's just a line, a sign, get your job done, and you'll win.
More curious than anything, but were you guys potentially looking forward to a matchup with Texas A&M?
Oh, yeah.
I know it was kind of floated there.
I was thinking that when she asked me the question, right. You know, you playing in Texas, it would have been nice to get one more Texas team and go beat another Texas team because we beat Tech, TCU. We've beaten all the Texas teams so far, so it'd be nice to go get one more Texas team to finish it off. And then, you know, you got a lot of people from Houston, and then I know my sister went to A&M, family went to A&M, so I know it'd be a good one. It'd be fun. It would have been fun to play them.
Any New Year's resolutions?
Win this game. Win this game. That's all I want to do is win this game.
Is this a chance for you to put, you know, just more on your tape for NFL scouts to see?
Oh yeah, this is. I think with any game this year, when scouts go look at me, anyone else on the team, they're going to go straight to this game. This is one of our biggest opponents. It's an SEC team, so they're going to go straight to this tape and see, oh, what did he do well, what did he do bad against this team before they go look at any other team. So yeah, it's going to be a great opportunity to put everything I have in my ability to put it on tape and to show the scouts that I could do it.
You talked about how much Baylor means to you. Just to be able to possibly end the season on a win, would that be your way to kind of give back to Baylor for what they've given you?
Yeah, that'd be a huge way to give back. You know, they've given me everything from the lowest to the highest. So, you know, just getting to go out there, not only me, but the rest of the seniors on this team, they deserve one last win. I think the players who are coming back next year, they deserve a win to translate into next year and give them a big boost and hype to go next year and go win it all.
What do you think? Is Baylor set up for success
moving
forward?
Oh,
do you think that the momentum and the recruiting and all the transfer portal, can that carry over?
Yeah, I wish I could come back one more year. Baylor will be in the Big 12 next year. I promise y'all that. They'll be in the Big 12.
Championship?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Mark my words.
I think they will be in the Big 12.
Mark my words. They'll be there.
They will be in the Big 12.
Yes.
They will.
Sawyer, he told us that just kind of in terms of players opting out for bowl games across the country and not wanting to play in these, he doesn't really understand why.
Yeah, I don't either.
You know, from his senior perspective, how do you feel about that and just getting to play, I guess, one last time?
Yeah, I mean, I guess with me and Sawyer, we both come from the West Texas area, and out there it's just that's all you want to do is play football. It don't matter if we were a first-round pick. You know, first-round picks probably aren't going to go play in that bowl game. But if we were a first-round pick, we would go play in that bowl game just because we love football. It's what we've done. It's saved us. It's got us here. You know, why? It's like backing out on your team. You know, you've gotten this far. You've done everything you can. You've sacrificed so much. You've worked so hard. Why just stop now? Why not go finish the season strong?